Does this look cool?
Oh yeah, oh
I
yeah.
hope it looks cool.
Let's just go travel.
We reached 1,000 subscribers. Yay! So we finally hit 1,000 subscribers here on our YouTube channel. And it's pretty cool. Like, we're really excited about it, and it kind of shows that like maybe people are interested in seeing what we're doing, right? So we're thinking we want to take this a little bit more seriously. We want to get more videos out there on a more regular basis, and the point of this video is to just kind of talk to you guys about what our plans are for this channel, and for you guys to kind of get to know us a little bit, because we don't talk too much about our lives outside of camping and traveling and whatnot. If you're new to this channel, my name is Mike.
I'm Daina.
And our channel here is called Let's Just Go Travel. Right now we're here at our lake house here in Kelowna, BC. It's a really beautiful house that we bought earlier this year, and we love it here. It's an awesome little resort called La Casa Cottages. It's an awesome lakefront community here in Kelowna. We bought this cottage to kind of turn it into an Airbnb, VRBO, short-term vacation rental. And yeah, so we're just kind of up here for the weekend. It's Thanksgiving here in Canada, and we decided to spend it up here, and it just so happened that this was the weekend that we hit 1,000 subscribers, so we figured, hey, let's make a video about it, and we'll just kind of jump in.
Yeah.
So normally in a actual professional YouTube video, we would do a Q&A with questions that were provided by you guys, the audience. Given that we don't really have an audience yet, we're still growing, I think Dana's taken the liberty of creating some questions that will kind of give you guys more of an idea of who we are and what we do and what we're all about and all this kind of stuff. So pretend that these were questions that you guys submitted and that we're answering them.
Okay. Are you ready?
Sure, hit me with them.
Some of these are just like your basic questions, right? But then I've got some random ones, so we'll see how it goes. Where do we live?
So we live in Vancouver, BC, Canada. It's our wonderful home here in the Pacific Northwest. But right now, here at our lake house, is about 4 hours outside of Vancouver. For those of you that don't know, Vancouver is one of the big major cities here in Western Canada, home to the Olympics back in 2010, and in general, just a pretty cool city to hang out in. It lets us be close to a whole bunch of awesome national parks and the Rocky Mountains, things that we're really into. Not so much the city stuff, but you know, it's close that we can get to all those awesome sites.
What are our current jobs? So I own an aerial fitness and pole fitness studio here in the Lower Mainland. I coach and own a performance and entertainment company for corporate events, weddings. So we provide basically circus performances for those types of events.
And I work in the film industry as a professional stuntman, so I basically fall down for a living. Yeah. Tons of fun. However, in the last few years, I've transitioned more from performing stunts to choreographing and designing them. So right now I work on the TV show The Flash, which is a CW show on Netflix, superhero show. If you don't know, it's about the fastest man alive. And I'm one of the fight choreographers for that show. So I design and create the action and the choreography for all the different fights. So yeah, I basically spent the last 8 years of my life doing that. We are on season 8 of the show, and I started in season 1. So that show is a big part of my life. I spend 10 months of the year there every single year, and then 2 months traveling around with Daina.
Okay, it's a personal one. How did we meet?
Oh, okay. Okay, so, okay.
At one of our performances.
Right, so before I got into stunts for film, I used to perform things like parkour and free running and stuff like that at corporate events, similar to how Daina's production company now does. And we met at one of those. Like, we were both performers from different groups at this, like, I think it was like a Valentine's Day.
It was a Valentine's Day.
Up in Whistler, BC. And yeah, that's how we met. We didn't date, like,
no,
right
not
away.
for a while.
We were like friends for like a year, and then we started dating. And then we moved in together at 8 months. And then now it's like 9 years later, and I guess it worked out, so we're still here, right? So we got married a couple years ago in Hawaii. It was pretty awesome. Hawaii is amazing. It's a really, really big part of our lives.
Been there multiple times.
Oh yeah, we've been there probably like 6 or 7 times at this point. Okay, anyway, back. Next question.
Oh, I'm sweaty. These lights are hot.
They're LEDs and generate no heat.
Whatever. So the next question, how did we get into RVing? Which is quite funny, because I actually don't know. It was so random.
Okay, so
all I remember is sitting on the couch, and you coming out of the office and being like, hey, I found an RV.
So So this was the very, very beginning of COVID.
Yeah.
So like, we're talking March 2020. It had just hit the whole world and everything went into lockdown here in BC. And we had multiple trips planned. We were going to the Maldives and we were going to Iceland. We had all this stuff that we were like,
so gung-ho about.
And it was all taken away in an instant, right?
Yeah.
And so like really bummed about that, obviously. And I think what happened to us is very similar to what happened to a lot of other people during COVID, is that we found out, oh, okay, if you want to travel during this time, the only way you can travel is basically in an RV. Whether that means road tripping or just going camping nearby or whatever, right? I don't know exactly how it happened, but I eventually started just like Googling about RVs, and then like
we had never talked about
we
it
had never
before.
talked
like,
about
that's
RVs
so
ever.
random.
Like we've gone camping and stuff like that, but that's like a weekend trip and tenting. So we've never thought about doing anything like RVing. But anyway, so like I started just kind of randomly Googling it, and then that led to YouTube videos and tutorials on how to get into RVing and all this stuff. And before I knew it, I had accumulated all this RV knowledge, and like, yeah, we could totally get into this, and it's not that hard. And yeah, one thing led to another, and then before we knew it, we were buying our RV. And
it happened really quick too.
Totally, like
we're pretty quick with things. I don't know if that shows on camera, but
I feel like just sort of like the whole mentality we have.
Sorry, our puppies are here.
There's one right here. There's one right here. So our attitude towards traveling and everything like that, it sort of plays on the name of our channel, Let's Just Go Travel. So we just kind of do it. Like a lot of the time we have an idea and let's just go. We just go for it.
No thinking. Just push that travel button.
So that's basically what happened with RVing. We just kind of like dove headfirst into this, and then we found out this is awesome. This is like one of the most freeing experiences I've ever had in my whole life. And it was just great. If you've been with us since the beginning, that was when we had Tacoma and the bunkhouse trailer, and we went to northern BC and back and all this stuff. So that year really taught us like what we really, really love about RVing and whatnot. And so once 2021 came around, we upgraded our RV and we did it even better the second time around. And this is awesome.
How many pets do we have? We have 3.
We got 3 dogs. We got Calvin, Bentley, and Mackenzie. They're crazy. They go with us everywhere. They have so much energy, and that's why we take them on all these trips. And it's cool traveling with 3 dogs. If I had to give any advice to potential pet owners, don't be in a situation where the number of pets you have outnumber you.
Yeah.
Because that's what we have, and it doesn't work sometimes.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be?
Wow.
This is a hard one because we haven't really been everywhere. I feel like where I actually want to live is like somewhere warm all year round.
I mean, I feel like that answer has changed for me a lot. I guess like a few years ago, I would have agreed to something like similar to what you said, like somewhere warm. But right now, it feels like what might be better is to live a nomadic lifestyle where you're kind of moving around and going wherever you want to, which is kind of what we're doing with RVing and stuff like that. So
you can get places that are warm.
Oh yeah, that's true. So you can kind of have both.
Okay, this is a stupid one, but whatever. Okay, would you rather wash dishes, mow the lawn, clean the bathroom, or vacuum the house? You tell me your answer and then I'll tell you mine.
Out of all those, I don't know. I guess vacuum.
Oh, good. Because I hate vacuuming.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
I would clean the bathroom.
I
don't know why. I love how I guess this is in every relationship.
It works.
It works. You pick up my slack, I pick up your slack. What has been your favorite holiday so far? This one I think is a hard decision for me because for Fiji, I bawled my eyes out when I left, so like I loved Fiji, but I wouldn't say that was like my most adventurous favorite, if that makes sense.
No, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I think that would be Bali.
Yeah, unfortunately we don't have a lot of Bali video to kind of go back on. This is kind of before travel videos for us, but we went to Bali in 2018. It was awesome.
It was beautiful. And that cave that we found, and then they're like on the side of the cliff, and it goes to this like nice little waterfall, and then you're like sitting on the edge. Like that was magical.
Yeah.
What's the most unusual thing you've eaten?
Probably the crocodile in Thailand. Yeah.
That has to be. I don't think I'll ever eat bugs, but I think crocodiles.
It's good.
Yeah. Okay, last question. What are our plans for the channel?
So when we first started, we didn't really know where we wanted to take this channel. Back in the day, I really only liked making travel highlight videos. I wasn't really into vlogging or making how-to videos or guides or reviews or anything like that. But now that we've sort of found like a good groove with the types of videos we're making now, so our future plans for this channel are to continue traveling. We have a lot of amazing destinations coming up within the next year or so. We won't tell you every single one of them now because
we might tell you one.
Yeah, so we're gonna continue making vlogs about our travels. We're gonna highlight all the amazing different places that we go to. We're talking hiking, we're talking waterfalls, we're talking camping.
International travel.
All over the world. When we go and travel internationally now, we will focus specifically on camping or renting a van or a camper or something like that. Yeah, our focus has always been keeping moving and showing you guys amazing places.
Yeah.
We will continue to do mods and additions to our trailer and our rig and whatnot, so we'll show you guys all of that, as well as doing reviews on new gear that might come up and how-to guides to do with RVing or RV maintenance, things like that.
And yeah, so we really hope you guys enjoy all of our videos and all the super cool places that we will take you.
Of course, we welcome any sort of feedback. If there are things that you guys wish that we would show at our destinations that we travel to, we always love to hear from you guys. So, now that we're done all the questions, the moment you guys all been waiting for, our next destination this holiday Christmas is
Namibia!
So our next destination is Namibia in Africa, and it's gonna be an amazing, amazing camping adventure. We're gonna rent a truck camper, we're gonna road trip around the entire country, we're gonna go camping, see wildlife, amazing landscapes. Oh man, so excited.
I'm very excited. We, like all people, definitely need this type of travel right now.
This will be our first international trip since COVID.
Yep.
And now that things are starting to open up and whatnot, you can...
We're feeling comfortable, so...
feel comfortable with getting back out there.
We're gonna
and go big right off the bat. Namibia, Africa, here we come. So like I said, this will be during Christmas time, and it's gonna be one of the coolest Christmases we ever had.
Yeah.
I mean, a couple years ago we spent Christmas in Thailand, so that's pretty cool.
With elephants.
That's true, yeah. But now we will spend it in Namibia, maybe with elephants also.
No, hopefully a lion and a giraffe.
Yeah.
Those are probably my
really,
2 favorites that I want to see.
Really looking forward to seeing some wildlife in Africa. And we're gonna make a ton of videos as usual.
And if there's anything that you want to know specifically about Namibia, leave them in the comments below, and then maybe we can touch on those when we go.
Totally.
Yeah.
So guys, that about wraps up this video. Thank you guys for watching. Again, thank you guys for subscribing and sticking with us. We have a lot of awesome stuff coming.
Yeah.
Not just Namibia, not just Africa. If you guys stick around,
I promise you, we promise.
Big things are coming.
Yeah.
Trust me. So once again, thanks for joining us. My name is Mike.
I'm Daina.
We're Let's Just Go Travel. See you guys in the next one. Yeah. Join us next time as we continue recapping our Western Canada journey. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks everyone.